This time, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence for the armed forces.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Brenda, would you like to take roll call?
Counselor Andrews,
Present.
Counselor Flegel. Here. Counselor Pearson,
Here.
Counselor Rydell,
Here.
Counselor Shear. Here. Oh, I have Counselor Snyder on here. I did not update this. Shame on me. Counselor Wilson,
Here.
Mayor Miller.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, announcements. Please silence all cellular devices during the meeting. Thank you. And council members, please remember to turn on your microphones. Today we have a special visitor. Antoine will be providing his final report for his Eagle project at Heritage Park.
So, hello, I'm Antoine Molinelli from Troop 456, and I renovated Heritage Park to make it more clean, safe, and enjoyable. So, I am going to pass around my workbook. There's 2 sticky notes at the top. They are bookmarks to the report itself, which highlights everything that I did, like a deeper dive, and then I have a bookmark with the photos, which shows the photos of what I'm going to explain to you. So, during this project, I was able to remove the graffiti from the slide in the park at Heritage Park. I filled various holes that were also in the slide, tiny, like a few millimeter big holes, which were, you know. I also removed graffiti from the merry-go-round, from the flying saucer, and I also repainted the flying saucer that was there. I trimmed the trees above the playground with help from Stumpfleet and the Overwatch Tree Service. I repainted the animal rockers. I fixed the bolts on the animal rockers because they were a little bit stiff. So, using new bolts, I was able to make them shake a little bit more. Finally, I dug up 3.5 inches of mulch on the playground and added a new layer of mulch on top of that. Oh, I also added a weed blocker before adding the new mulch. So, things to look out for after my project is finished for someone else to do. The trees in the area are still drop some bigger dead branches. So since we don't want tripping hazards, those could be dealt with sometime in the future. But shout outs. I want to shout out Long's Nursery, who helped me, which was where I got the mulch from, and they donated an extra truck afterwards because I was a little bit under. And then, as I mentioned before, Stumpfleet and the Overwatch Tree Service, they trimmed the trees on top of the main entrance area, and the volunteers who helped me bring my project to life, everyone who bought chocolates to help fundraise my project, and to Brenda for helping me throughout the way and honestly making the entire project possible. I also want to mention Elijah too, who disposed of the mulch. So, do you have any questions for me?
I don't
Antoine,
have
next,
questions, but boy, I
Yeah,
sure
good
do
job.
have
Yeah.
proudness for you that how great you did.
Yeah, that looks
Amazing.
really nice. Thank you.
I actually have to share more information with you. Every month, the beginning of every month, since he was here before council, before asking for permission to do this project, Antoine would stop in and give me an update on every part of the process. So we're hitting May the 1st on Friday, and I'm actually gonna miss him because he's done.
That's right, he's done.
But
Guess that means you need to just come in and say hi to her.
yeah. He has been well prepared for this. The planning is exceptional. I've done a lot of Eagle Scout projects to this point in 17 years of being here. And he is, I mean, every one of them did a phenomenal job. But I will tell you, Antoine has probably been the one that has been the best planner for his project. And I showed up on the day that he started working on the tan bark, and Elijah came out to help him so that he would have a way to get rid of the tan bark off the property right away. And, man, he had a crew here. He had a crew. You had at least, what, eight people here?
Yeah, at least 8, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, he was well prepared and made sure that they were informed of what they needed to do. So, good job.
Thanks.
I also had driven past the day you were doing the mulching. And I saw
There was a
you had
lot of
quite the
people.
crew
Good job.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It looks really nice, Bud. Thank you.
Looks very
Thanks.
nice.
Well, I'm gonna say fantastic work to you.
Sign this
yeah, at the end of the report.
at the end of the report.
Yep.
Why don't you come over here and show me where you need my signature? And we will get this done for you at the end of the report. Okay, it would help if I'd actually read your information there. I need to say, okay, so the beneficiary name. Young man, you are officially done with your project.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All
Good.
Park looks awesome.
Yeah, it does.
What? Oh, 2029. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, at this time, I'd like to open up public comment period number 1. Please step to the microphone, state your name and address for the record, and try to limit your comments to 5 minutes.
My name is Rebecca Zal at 411 East Main Street. I'm just here representing the parade committee in town, which is run by members from the Rotary Club of Palmyra and the Palmyra VFW Post. Just opening the invitation, extending the invitation, making sure you're aware that you are all invited to participate as council members, as the borough. If we could get any borough trucks in the parade, that would be wonderful. We would love to see council representation in the parade. It is Memorial Day, which I know is challenging for some that take vacations, but if you need any information, please see me after. I'm happy to share the email. We really just need to know yes or no that you're coming, because you're covered. You don't need to provide anything additional, just how you're attending. Okay?
Thank
Do
you.
do you not want to share other news? Do you mind if I share it?
You can, sure.
Okay. I would like you to meet your new PARPC Executive Director. She will be joining the Rec Commission on the 11th of May, and we are looking forward to her coming on board.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Very
you.
good. Congrats.
What time? time is that parade?
Anyone else for public comment period number 1? All right, I'll close public comment period number 1. Now we will go on to the council vacancy. All interested candidates, please step forward and we'll interview you one by one at a time.
Josh Brenzer.
Any council members have any questions for Josh?
Tell us first a little bit about yourself and what brings you to have interest here.
Excellent. I'm a current Palmyra resident. I grew up here, was born here in 1978. For 47 years, I've lived in the borough or North Londonderry or South Londonderry Township. I did run for school board in the fall. To be 100% transparent, I'm not just jumping from one thing to the next. In both instances, people in the community had reached out to me to see if I would be interested in running, and then the same situation here for stepping up for Borough Council. I have a great love for the community. I've grown up here. It's given so much to me. I was a Palmyra High School graduate in 1996, went away to college in Bloomsburg, came back, got a teaching job here, taught here for 22 years. I left last December because there was a 6th grade math position available at Anvil Elementary, and the desire of teaching one subject opposed to teaching all 6 or 7 was a big draw. So that's when I left the school district. But again, I bleed orange and black. I feel like I get a rash every day when I have to put on the red to go to Anvil. So I have a great love of Palmyra, and I'm just willing to serve and want to be able to work with this team up here and see what we can do for the community with the resources that we have.
I have a question.
Sure thing.
What do you think your most valuable qualification or asset is that you would bring to the council if we pick you?
I'm a pretty decent problem solver. I taught kindergarten for 2 years, which was a very interesting experience, and then taught 5th grade for 22, and now this is my 2nd year of teaching 6th grade. So it's a constantly moving pace. There's always situations that arise. Being able to think things through logically, and being able to make quick decisions to solve problems as they arise.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Thanks, Beth.
Nancy? No? No? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Hi, my name's Karen Nye. I am a resident in the borough of Palmyra. I'm here because I care about the community, and I want to be more directly involved in helping Palmyra continue to be a good place to live, work, and raise a family. I came to appreciate the small town feel of Palmyra, the sense that people look out for one another, while also recognizing that we're facing real practical issues like maintaining our infrastructure, being smart with borough resources, and planning for the future without losing what makes our town special. I was born and raised in North Londonderry Township and a resident for about 20-some years in the borough. Was a 1980 graduate, let's give my age away. And professionally, I experience in administration and organizational work. I'm used to paying attention to details, following procedures, and communicating clearly. In preparation for maybe getting a seat on the board, I have gone over every ordinance possible. I read every ordinance and went over some of the codes and everything. So I'm prepared to do the work that it is required, and I'm willing to listen, and I think that's more important than having an opinion sometimes, is to listen. Thank you.
Thanks.
Same question for you. What do you feel would be your most valuable qualification or asset that you would bring to the Borough Council?
Just the work I've done in the past, reaching out to the community. I have helped on many of the school boards, going out door knocking, so I know what the community wants. I've been door knocking for senators, campaigning for governors, and the community, I've reached out to a lot of them. So I think having that communication open with the residents is a big help, knowing what they want.
Thank you.
Oh, and I also drive school bus for Pomona School District. It's a challenge every day.
Thank you.
For sure.
And you're the one that would not let the students off the bus, and I applaud you for that.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that was a scary time. I would expect anybody to do that for any child.
You mentioned that you have a feel of what the residents of the borough really want. What do you think that is, as far as wants and or needs?
I think they want a good place, less crime. They want the infrastructure to go smoothly, be maintained, try to keep taxes down. Just basically be a good community to live in, to raise their children. Anybody else? No?
I'm good.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else? Okay. I guess I will open it up to council for nominations then,
I nominate Karen Nye.
and I will nominate Josh Brenzer.
I'm sorry?
You don't need seconds.
No, not for
Okay,
nomination.
okay.
Any other nominations?
Any other nominations? So
Close nomination.
I'll close nominations then. All right. Brenda, will you do the vote?
You're gonna wanna take a motion on this. You know, there's no other seconds or, you know,
I make the
additional
motion,
person.
we take a
but-
roll call vote on the candidates.
You want a roll call vote?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure. All right. Roll call vote is for the nomination of Karen Nye to fill the vacancy. Counselor Andrews?
Yes.
Counselor Flegel?
Yes.
Counselor Pearson?
Yes.
Counselor Rydell?
Yes.
Counselor Shear?
Yes.
Counselor Wilson?
Yes.
Okay. Karen Nye has been selected to fill the vacancy on council. So now we step into swearing at her, or swearing her in. Okay.
Thank you.
First things first, Karen,
Yep.
come on up.
No, could we change our vote?
Why don't we head out to the center here? I'm going to repeat these two, I'll read these to you, and then say it right after me. Yes. I state your name,
I, Karen Nye,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm that I will support
or or affirm that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge
and that I will discharge
the duties of my office
the duties of my office
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Thank you very much, and welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. And you can take a seat here temporarily.
Josh, I'd like to thank you for coming in and putting your name on there.
Thank you a lot.
No problem. It's always nice to have choices.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic choice.
Thanks, Josh.
See you guys. I'm not gonna hang, but.
Okay, that's right.
See ya.
Hi, Denver.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Does she know that she has to run the meeting now?
Hey, I did my first meeting. All right, now we'll move on to the election of council vice president. Nomination process will be in Robert's Rules of Order. Nominations for officers do not require seconds. Nominees may decline nomination immediately or after a vote is taken. People may nominate themselves. Nominations will be voted on in the order of which they were nominated. The first nominee to achieve the majority vote shall be declared elected to the position by the president, and no votes are taken on the remaining nominees.
I nominate Marcus Riddle for VP.
Nominate Best Chair.
I'm sorry?
I nominate Best Chair.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Any other nominations? I'll close the nominations then.
Okay.
And Brenda with the rope, do we need a motion for that or no?
No, you have nomination. Now what you need to do is we will vote on Marcus's nomination first. Do you want a roll call?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, if you vote yes, you are voting for Marcus to be the vice president. Counselor Andrews?
No.
I'm sorry?
No.
Okay. Counselor Flegel?
No.
Counselor Pearson?
Yes.
Counselor Rydell?
Yes.
Counselor Scheer?
No.
Counselor Wilson? Yeah, Counselor Wilson,
Yes.
yes. And we have Counselor Nye.
Yes.
Okay, there's a 4-3 vote. I'll write her name in here, my goodness. Okay, so you will assume the position of vice president, so you will need to change seats
Every
with
seat's
Karen.
ready.
You just gotta switch.
I'll get your name tag as soon as I can.
By the next meeting. All right. All right, I will move on to the consent calendar. The following agenda items will be acted upon by a single motion unless a member of Borough Council wishes a specific item to be voted on separately. A, approve the minutes of the April 14th, 2026 Borough Council meeting. Approve payment of all bills listed on the March 2026 detailed check listing report. And approve the treasurer's report for the period of January 1st through March 31st, 2026.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Action and discussion items, resolution number 2026-22, appoint Borough Council representative to the Western Lebanon County Regional Police Commission, discussion on if appropriate. Suggested motion to approve resolution 2026-08, a resolution appointing. We have to wait and see who, is there anybody that, would like to nominate anybody to,
I nominate Nancy Flegel.
I'll second it.
I'll second that.
Who was the nominee?
Nancy.
Nancy? Okay, so
He nominated her and then Marcus second.
Western Lebanon County Regional Police Department. Who made the motion?
I did.
You did? Okay. All right, and who seconded it?
Marcus.
Marcus did. Hey, I'm trying to keep up.
Any other nominees? No?
Take a,
Suggested motion 2026-08, a resolution appointing Nancy Flegel to serve the remainder of Sheila Snyder's term as the Borough Council representative on the Western Lebanon County Regional Police Commission, expiring December 31st, 2026.
Motion.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
all right.
Ridge Road, Melrose, Phase Number 2, Land Development Plan, Financial Security Reduction Request. Discussion on if appropriate. Suggested motion to approve $229,076.97 reduction of the financial security required for the East Ridge Road, Melrose, Phase Number 2 Land Development Plan from $674,257.80 to a new outstanding financial security balance of $445,180.83, as recommended by the Borough Engineer in a letter dated April 23rd, 2026.
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. 120 West Main Street, Financial Security Reduction Request, discussion on if appropriate. Suggested motion to approve a $48,070 reduction of the financial security required, the Lazarus 120 West Main Street Land Development Plan, to a new outstanding financial security balance of $0, releasing the security as recommended by the Borough Engineer in a letter dated April 23rd, 2026.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Well, the ayes have it. All right. Karen, I'd like to congratulate you on being, filling the vacancy. Look forward to working with you and seeing what we can do for the town. And again, I'd like to thank Josh for coming and putting his name out there as well. Mayor Miller.
Okay, folks, hey, we all know some, and I actually am very grateful as well to Karen. I appreciate you coming and applying to get on the Borough Council. We also have some great things happening on Friday. Does anybody know what that is? The Garden Club is having a big event that they're going to, plants, herbs, and bakery and goods. I'm sorry, it's the first Friday of May, which is gonna be this Friday.
It is this Friday.
See, I'm just testing you. I gotta keep jobbling it up a little bit. Anyway, so we'll have that, it's over, across on Railwood Street over the south side, or north side of town at the park. Okay? So make sure you go there and enjoy and have some fun there. Also, a week after that, on Saturday, a week later, we're gonna have Palmyra Day. We'll have the truck event type things. You'll have, the merchants of the town that are always happy about, being here, and also there'll be some yard sales and things like that. If you remember, I had you can go online and check it out. I had put this out before for the Palmyra Borough. So that's the two things that I wanted to bring up while it's that great time of year. And also, we also know that, you know, we're gonna be having the parade towards the end of the month, and I'll bring it up for the next meeting. But if you're thinking about it, to anybody, come and try to go to it or attend it. It's a great thing to see. So with that, I think that's all I got.
All right, thank you, Mayor. Financial report.
Any questions? Just to give you some assistance in reading through this, this is the first quarter of the year. So you can look at the percentage of the budget and see that we should be at about 25% for most things. Anything over, Chris and I look at that to see, okay, where are we at with this? I'll point out, like on page 8, for legal services and stenographer for code enforcement, well, we've had an exceptionally large number of zoning hearing board meetings this year. So, and your stenographer is, she bills us regularly for the meeting. And so you can see, and that also includes your solicitor for the zoning hearing board. So now we've got another one scheduled in May. We're anticipating one coming in June. So we're moving right along with zoning hearing board meetings. What do you see, Tony? You have a question?
No.
Okay.
No, he's just trying to see where you were on the sheet.
So, that's how you basically can look to see where we are with some of these things. If you have questions about any of those line items, email me, and, we'll get you an answer.
All right, thank you, Brenda. Fire Department and EMS report.
We are still unable to generate reports from the system. Their IT people have been no help looking at switching systems during the fall. I just email out a quarterly report, kind of highlights that normally is when these report needs to generate before the federal government switches systems. So, any questions on that?
Chief, is there any way you could use the old system to send us a report? Or is that completely gone?
Completely gone.
Okay,
It's a vendor issue.
okay,
I can generate a report, and it's multiple pages, say 5 pages, I can test the room beautifully. I can't print all 5 pages. Basically a screenshot, it only prints half of it. Yeah, it only prints half, yeah. And I've emailed the tech support numerous times, and they said, we're looking into it.
okay.
So, we're looking at switching vendors here in the fall, when this contract's up.
Also, the upcoming regional fire study meeting is scheduled for May 1st. Chief Dugan and I will be meeting with the DCED reps to discuss, moving forward with the regional study. So,
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that.
yeah, me too, yeah.
And they already met with the township. They met with them about 2 weeks ago, the DCED.
Anything else, Chief? All right. Library report, Counselor Flegel.
Okay, well, I gave you a little bit more information than I normally do, because I didn't know how long everything was gonna take, and I didn't know how long my voice was gonna hold out. So, fundraising has done very, very well. Titles and teas resulted in like over $5,700 in sponsors. Dixon Foundation awarded $9,000 to our Little Explorers program, downtown program. And so I included some of the information that we get on the board, which I thought you guys might be interested in, rather than having me try to say it out loud to you. And one of the things that we got this time is our usage reports. So I always give you the Palmyra Borough, but this time I included both north and south, so you have a comparison on, how they're doing versus us. And other than that, we have the book sale comes up in July. I'll mention that again closer to it, but July 11th to the 16th at First United Methodist Church is our annual book sale.
All right,
And that's it.
thank you. Western Lebanon Regional Police Department.
Let's see, we hired a brand-new officer. He started Monday. His name's Joseph Walsh. He was a Lebanon County Sheriff, so he has 2 days in. Hopefully after next week, he'll be on the street, and then we'll keep trucking along. That's about it. I will not be, or no, hold on. We're at the beginning, yeah, the next meeting will be May, right? I will not be at the May meeting. I'll have somebody else here. I'll be going to ride bike down for National Law Enforcement Week, so somebody else will be here for me.
You won't be here May 12th?
I'll be riding bike to Maryland, or to DC. So,
I would try to ride with him, but the speed that he goes at, it would be like, I don't know. I couldn't be any slower. It would be like frozen water and a fast-running stream. So there you go.
you're good.
What was the officer's name?
Joseph Walsh.
Walsh.
Walsh, W-A-L-S-H.
Okay.
You said he was in the sheriff's department.
Yeah, Lebanon County.
Hey, Chief, our little red backfiring car's back.
I thought I heard him the other
Find
night.
him again.
What did you say?
He'll come, yeah, I'll talk to him there.
All right, anything else, chief?
Yep, that's everything.
Recreation Commission, Counselor Rydell.
So the cat's out of the bag, we have a new rec director.
I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
It's okay. It's okay. My only thing I had to report now. Summer camps are coming up, so if people have children, they want to sign up for summer camps, get in here and see our new rec director to get them signed up for summer camp. We are proceeding with work on Ridge Road right now. We actually got some new safety fence we put in, and we're getting ready to roll the fields.
Anything else? Nope. All right, solicitors report.
I have nothing from her specifically for the meeting tonight, but I will tell you that she is planning to be here on the 26th of May for your public hearing to discuss the ordinance update. So you'll actually, some of you have not met with her yet, so you'll get a chance to meet her.
Right. Zoning and code enforcement.
Well, as I said before, May will be another zoning hearing board meeting. So this application is for the property at 128 East Main Street. There is a commercial, I believe it was the chiropractor in that location. And the applicant wants to take the commercial part and turn it into two apartments. So it's up to whether or not you all want that to happen. I mean, support it, don't support it, stay neutral. Entirely up to you.
Isn't that the property that they have to access through the neighbor's driveway? Is that the same property I'm thinking of?
It's the
Yes.
one right by the corner cafe.
Is it
It's
right
next
next door, or is it
Right
next to
next
Jeff?
door.
Is it next to him or two from him? Because one of them you can only access, they have the garages in the back, and the only access is through the neighbor's property to get to their parking area
Yes.
between the house,
I'll
and
have to
that's the
look
same
tonight.
building.
I'll have to look tonight if it's next to Jeff or two,
Yeah, yeah. So the applicant is going to have to provide some sort of proof that the neighbors,
Have
that,
right of way.
yeah, so that's gonna be part of their issue too, so.
Does anybody have anything on that?
If you want to take a neutral position and allow the zoning hearing board to just handle it, like I say, there was no decision.
Yeah, I'd
Okay,
That idea.
all right,
take a neutral position on that one.
let it up to them.
That would bring us to the borough manager's report.
Oh, I always try to think of things to put in this report, and unfortunately, it wrote itself this time. The 500 block of South Green Street, where we had that sewer issue, has been resolved. The roots have been eradicated out of the one line, and it's been put back together. We do have a situation with that particular line, though. There's a portion of it that does this, and eventually it will have to be replaced. However, we didn't replace it while we had part of it open because it would have probably been in excess of $100,000, and we had to bid it. So what we did is we made sure that the lines run, that they're open, and, you know, we'll have to revisit some of these areas. It's on our radar. So the other thing we have is we've had a lot of changeover in our equipment. So the upcoming resolution that will be coming out here shortly for the disposal of borough vehicles. We are technically required to create a resolution to dispose of assets. In the past, the assets weren't really of a large amount to concern us because there's a $1,000 threshold. So if we had that threshold, we were able to make decisions on, you know, disposing of different items. In this particular case, these are all over $1,000, so we will have to do a resolution. Currently, we have the 2007 International vac truck, which is the old sewer vac truck. If you recall, we just received the new one with the grant. We have a 1996 John Deere loader. It's not used. Our crew has not used it at all. We have the Caterpillar backhoe, and we have a front end loader, and you know, we have a Mini X. We have enough. This is not needed. So Elijah is looking to, you know, free up some room in some garages for the things we don't use. The 2007 and 2006 10-ton dump truck, they will be replaced hopefully in the next week and a half with the new ones that are ready to be delivered. We just have to schedule that. So rather than waiting, we're going to put them on the disposal list. We'll get them on Municipid. The 2000 CIT, 416 CIT Caterpillar backhoe is actually, was replaced with the one we purchased from North Londonderry Township. So this one here also can be placed on the resolution. And since creating the agenda, I talked with Elijah, and there is one of the leafer machines, the Dinkmar, that is not in the best of condition, and we have that, plus we have the leaf truck. So there's no reason to keep two Dinkmars and the leaf truck. So the one that's in not as great of condition, we're going to look to see what we can do to probably get rid of that too. The caveat is one of the dump trucks and and the Dinkmar, I don't know which one, so we have to figure out which one is which, but they were actually acquired through a grant. And the state requires, if you use a 902 grant, 902, if you, four, thank you. If you use a 904 grant to actually purchase, we owe the state 50% of whatever it is we get for the sale. So we will have to turn that back into the state. So, but that, okay, that's okay. But we've got a lot of assets here, and once this equipment is disposed of and we're free and clear of it, that will go into your capital reserve account. So that'll be a nice little chunk back in. Okay. Any questions on that? All right. Discussion on services. We need to start talking about the services that we provide. I think what has happened in years past is we've become very lax on upholding the rules. For example, we had a situation where somebody put out bushes for chipping. Bushes are questionable, okay, but the root balls were attached. Can't do. We just cannot do it. So they left it sit and they put a sticker on it. I wanted to have some photos of some of the things that they were running across, and unfortunately I couldn't get the laptop to work tonight, so I'll work on that. But we also have had situations where people have had their trees removed by a company and left them lay for our guys to chip. We have 5 guys. You know, there's no way we have the resources to do that. So needless to say, and this is just one example, this is my newsletter that I pay for in Hummelstown, regarding services. And just as an example, I'm just gonna share this with you. Obviously, I mean, Hummelstown is 1/2 the size of Palmyra, but we do have a crew of 4. So twice the size in Palmyra, we have a crew of 5. Hummelstown they require registering online, okay? We have changed our rules that we follow the trash schedule, which works very well. So if your trash is on Monday, we will chip on Monday in that section. Tuesday waits till, you know, the next section. So chipping is only available for brush cut by homeowners. This chipping service is not for contractors or anyone doing major lot clearing. Contractors are responsible for their brush removal. That seems simple. Piles of brush can be 15 feet long, 4 feet high, and 4 feet wide. That's it. All branches should face in the same direction, no cross stacking, which we currently do. We currently require that, with the blunt end facing out. The crew will not enter yards and carry material to the chipper, which we follow now. Material must be placed along a street or alley where it can be placed directly into the chipper. So we require it in the alley. Where you put your trash is where we pick up the chipping. Branches, only branches of up to 6 inches in diameter will be accepted. That is probably something that you really want to consider, because why in the world, we cannot take anything 12 inches or over.
Right.
So if you're falling a tree in your backyard, we should not be collecting that. So do not place anything out other than limbs, hedges, and bushes, minus root balls. No vines, branches with prickly leaves, i.e. holly, grass clippings, that's a given, lumber, roots, stumps, metal, etc. will be accepted. That's it. Those are the rules. I mean, very simple, and it streamlines what you should be chipping. This should be pretty much a standard anywhere. You know, we don't have the equipment. So in talking with Elijah, I think what we've determined is that over the years, we've become very lax on upholding the rules. So we need to establish what those rules are going to be so our guys have those standards that we have been talking about. So the other thing too is the street sweeping schedule. In Hummelstown, I get street sweeping 3 times a year. Here, you get it every month from April to October. Every month, the very beginning. Now, we do have 2 times at the beginning of the month that are actually written into your ordinance. But what the guys want to be able to do is, if they have other things that are pressing, to not necessarily continue street sweeping the rest of the borough in that week. You know, for example, we had 500 block of South Green Street open up. We had 3 guys there, you know, to take care of that. That is also a chipping week, so we had the other 2 out on a chipper. But it was also a week in which we needed to street sweep North Londonderry. So I didn't have enough people. So, and I'm not telling you this because I'm begging for more people in the Public Works Department. I'm telling you this because we need to streamline our services and figure out a plan. That's the issue. So with your permission, I'm going to work with Elijah on this to try to get this so we have some plan of action to move forward, if you're okay with that. If you have ideas, I'm willing to listen to them. So, I mean, we want to provide the service, but we also have to take care of our infrastructure, as Karen, you said others were talking about, so, which needs to happen. You know, we need to just kind of consider what service we have and what level that we're going to hold ourselves to. That's all. Okay?
Yeah.
If you have any suggestions, email me, let me know. So we're gonna work on that, okay. And like I said, this is just an example. This doesn't mean we have to follow it. This is just an example of what happens in another community. I just happened to get it in the mail this week and thought, this is great. Okay, the last thing I have for you tonight is the voting delegate at the conference. The PSAB conference from the 31st to the end, June the 3rd. We have been contacted, everybody's registered, so we have been contacted about the voting delegate, which will need to be present on Wednesday, let me see here, on Tuesday, June 2nd, for election of officers and for the closing business meeting on Wednesday, the 3rd. So whomever's going to attend that as through the whole thing, one of you probably needs to be the voting delegate. So I would just need to know who you would like that person to be. The people who are attending the whole conference are Beth, Marcus, and the mayor. So, and then I can submit this to them, and then whomever's there will be able to vote for the borough, so.
You want to do rock, paper, scissors for it?
Well, they have a voting delegate and an alternative, alternate, ooh. So, you know.
How about you two talk after the meeting and decide who's going to be the delegate and who will be the alternate?
So, Beth?
We're gonna talk
Marcus?
after.
We're going to talk after the meeting and then
What's that?
they'll
We're gonna
decide.
talk after the meeting.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you know before we
Do we
leave.
need, do we
All right, well, I need kind of a motion to,
a motion for it?
yeah.
Oh.
This came up quickly, so.
You got vice president, she'll get the,
Yeah.
You both
that
gonna be
works.
there all the whole time, right?
I'll be the,
yeah, they're both gonna be there.
I'm good with that.
So, motion for whom?
Beth?
Beth,
Beth?
Okay.
And who made it?
I'll make it.
I made the.
Okay, all right,
Doesn't matter.
okay.
First, who's on
Second.
Is there a second for Beth?
I'll take
Okay,
the second.
Denver? Okay, you got a motion for Beth to serve as the delegate and Marcus as the alternate?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so just call for,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
thank you. PSAB will be totally thrilled. Appreciate it. That's all I have, I promise.
All right.
Oh, well, maybe not. I can report to everybody that we had 44 applicants for the borough manager position. And we're anticipating a couple more coming through. So by the end of the week, hopefully we'll be done.
You say 44.
44
Thought I heard that wrong.
applicants. Now, qualifications
Qualifications.
Yeah.
are up to
Story.
you guys.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just thought, damn, 44.
All right.
And I can throw something into the pond here too, because now we've discussed about the maintenance crew, borough manager, and then we're short a person, like code officer type thing within the, we have Bill, but we need one other person, if we've lost one, because it's impossible for that person to do two jobs. So, you know, think about that as well, if I can add that to the,
Yeah, Bill hasn't been able to get out and do codes.
no, well,
And
sorry,
the
yeah.
zoning is crazy.
Yeah, zoning is nuts and then code, but that's what I mean, we need a code person.
And you know, the crazy
or
thing is,
zoning, whatever.
there is a slow period for zoning, usually over the winter months.
Yeah.
We didn't have one.
Yeah,
Didn't have one this year?
We did not have one this year. It's gonna be up to you all what you wanna do.
I have a question for you. What was going on at Railroad and?
Fine. Today?
Yes.
Yeah, I have
fine.
no idea.
Okay.
Not on my road, I don't care. State road.
State road.
The water company was there.
Yeah, they were probably putting, or fixing a water line. Yeah.
Okay. That was borough stuff.
All
that's
I
why
know is
asked.
I didn't have to send anybody out to it. I didn't have to provide them anything.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Good.
I knew you'd understand that.
I do understand that.
Is that everything, Brenda?
What's that?
Is that everything?
For me, yeah, that's more than enough.
There's no other communications. Anybody else have any other business?
So just to let the residents know, since Brenda did break up about street sweeping, if your street is scheduled to get swept, please move it. I hate going downtown and seeing that our guys have had to go in and out. That takes so much more time to go around cars and just going a straight line down your street. And I'm pretty sure the chief will have his guys ticketing if they're out during street sweeping.
Councilman Pearson? Nothing? All right. All right, at this time, I'd like to open up public comment period number 2. Please step to the microphone, state your name and address for the record, and try to limit your comments to 3 minutes. All right, I'll close public comment period number 2. Announcements, Borough Council will conduct its next public meeting on Tuesday, May 12th, 2026, and Tuesday, May 26th, 2026, beginning at 7 p.m. Motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.